in and join in the song. Papa, that's how it goes. Papa, everyone knows she is no longer the same blushing rose ever since Papa. There's a community that sings in the city, especially when you've been on the gin or the beer. If you've got the patience, your imagination's all tight. It's exactly what you want to hear. Papa, that's how it goes. Papa, everyone knows. They all suppose what they wanna suppose when they hear Papa.
Strong men tremble when they hear it. They've got cause enough to fear it. It's much blacker than they smear it. Nobody mentions my name. Rich men hold their £5 notes out. Saves me emptying their coats out. They know I could tear their throats out just to live up to my name. With me, Jimmy in me hand, let me see the man who dare stops me taking what I may. He can start to say his prayers, biceps like an iron girder, fit for the doing of a murder. If I just so much as heard a bloke even whisper my name, Bill Sikes! Strong men tremble when they hear it. They've got cause enough to fear it. It's much blacker than they smear it. Nobody mentions my name. Some toff slumming with his valley bumped into me in the alley. Now his eyes will never tally. He'd never heard of my name. One bloke used to boast to claim he can take my name in vain. Poor bloke, shame he was so green, never to be seen again. Once bad, what's the good of turning? In hell, I'll be there burning. Meanwhile, think of what I'm earning, all on account of my name. What is it? What is it? What is it? My name!
Where's Oliver? Where's the boy? Now then, what's become of him? What has become of Oliver?
I got took away the coach.
Who coach? What coach? Where coach?
He got that to the job. They took him to court. And then the man came out with Oliver and took him to his home.
Where too quick?
Speak!
Blue spray! Just regardless. I ran out of the way.
Why don't you come home with him? Why don't you bring him back with you?
Fagan looks worried.
One of them, Bill. The new boy. Went out on his first job today with Dodge. And I'm afraid he may say something which would get us into trouble.
That's very likely. You're blown upon, Fagan.
And I'm afraid, you see, that if the game was up with us, then it'd be up with a few many more too. And it would come off worse for you than it would for me, my dear.
Somebody must find out what's been done or said. If he hasn't taught yet, there's still a chance we might get him back without suspicion. Now, who's gonna go?
The very thing, Nancy, my dear. And what do you say?
The very thing.
That it won't do. There's no use trying it on Fagan.
And just what do you mean by that remark?
What I say, Bill.
Why? You're just the very person for it. Nobody up that way knows anything about you.
And I don't want them to neither. It's more no than yes with me, Bill.
She'll go, Fagan.
No, she won't, Fagan.
Yes, she will, Fagan! Go on, get out! Get out, get out! Go on, Bit!
As long as he needs me. Oh yes, he does need me. In spite of what you see, I'm sure that he needs me. Who else would love him still when they've been used so well? He knows I always will, as long as he needs me. I miss him so much when he is gone, but when he's near me, I don't let on the way I feel inside, the love I have to hide, the hell I've got my pride, as long as he needs me. He doesn't say the things he should. He acts the way he thinks he should. But all the same I play, and this game his way. As long as he needs me, I know where I must be. I'll cling on steadfastly, as long as he needs me, as long as life is long. I love him right or wrong, and somehow I'll be strong, as long as he needs me. If you are lonely, then you will know when someone needs you, you love them so. I won't betray his trust. The people say I must. I've got to stay true, just as long as he
up with a ribbon and put it in a box for me. Shine every day so I can see it at my leisure. Whenever things go wrong, and I could keep it as a treasure to last my whole life long.
Any meal today.
Ooh, my, there's a wonderful feeling. I'm so high, I swear I could fly. Shine every day, oh my, I don't want to lose it. So what am I to do to keep the sky so blue? There must be someone who will buy, who will
Come in, Doctor. I think you'll find a great improvement in the boy.
That, sir, is for me to decide.
Thank you, Mrs. Bedwin. How do you feel today, my boy?
Much better, thank you. May I stay here always, sir?
If you wish, my dear boy, if you wish. Here's the doctor to see you.
You're a great deal better, are you not?
Yes, thank you.
You're hungry too, aren't you?
No.
No, I know you're not. He's not hungry, Miss Bedwin.
No, Doctor.
You're sleepy, aren't you?
No.
No, not sleepy. Not thirsty, are you? If that boy's thirsty, I'll eat my head. Are you?
Rather thirsty.
Just as I expected. It's very natural for the boy to be thirsty. You may give him a little tea.
May I get up now?
Yes, I think you may, and get a little fresh air. Don't let him be too cold, but make sure he's not too warm. Will you have the goodness?
Certainly, Doctor.
You'll be glad to be up again, Oliver. Doctor, do you notice the most extraordinary likeness between that boy's face and the portrait of my daughter Agnes?
I can't say I do, sir. I only know two types of boys, mealy-faced boys and beef-faced boys.
And which is Oliver?
Mealy. Where do you say he's from again?
Didn't I tell you? He was arrested for stealing my handkerchief.
What, sir?
It was all my fault. When the shopkeeper told us what really happened and he was released by magistrates, I brought him here to make what amends I could. I've got to say, Doctor, I find myself strangely attached to the boy.
He's deceiving you, my good friend. He's had a fever. What of that? Fevers are peculiar in good people, aren't they? Bad people have had fevers sometimes, haven't they? He stole your pocket handkerchief, didn't he? And he stole more, sir.
He didn't. Oh, yes. What is it? Ah, thank you. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. I wish for the other book to be delivered today.
Oh, send Oliver with them. He'll be sure to deliver them safely. And if not, I'll eat my head, sir.
Oh, yes, do let me take them for you, sir.
Very well, my dear boy. Now, this is what I want you to do. I want you to take this book to the library, and you've come to pay the £4.10 that Mr. Brownlow owes. I'll give you £5. Now, there's no need to rush. It's just down the road. I'll expect you back in about 10 minutes or so.
Very good, sir.
Let us see, Mrs. Bedwin. 10 minutes.
This wonderful morning, such a sky you never did see. Who will tie it up with a ribbon and put it in a box for me? Will never be a day so sunny. He could not have it twice. There is a man with all the money. His sheep at half the price. Who will buy this wonderful feeling? I'm so high, I swear I could fly. Lead or mine, I don't want to lose it. So what am I to do to keep the sky so blue? There must be someone who will buy my sweet red roses, two blooms for a penny. Oh, my dear brother! Let go! Let go! Who is it? Let go! Oliver, it's me, Oliver!
expected. Come home, Oliver. You young little wretch.
I won't. Got no mother, father, or sister neither.
Oh, just listen to him.
Bet, tell him to let me go.
You see? He knows his sister. There's no denying that. Come home, Oliver.
What the devil's this? Young Oliver? Come on to your poor mother, you young dog. Come on home. What books are these?
Mr. Brownlow's.
So you've been stealing again, have you? Give it here. He's nothing but a thief and a vagabond. Come on, you young thing.
Come on, Oliver. You bet. Let's go.
Married. And 2 weeks ago tomorrow, it was done. Seems an age. I sold myself 6 teaspoons, a pair of sugar tongs, and a milk pot with a small quantity of second-hand furniture and £20 cash. That one quite reasonable. Cheap. Dirt cheap.
Cheap? You would have been dear at any price, and dear enough I paid for you. Lord above know that. Well, are you going to sit there snoring all day?
I will sit here as long as I think proper, madam. And although I was not snoring, I shall snore, sneeze, gape, laugh, or cry as the humour strikes me, such being my prerogative.
Your prerogative?
I said the word, madam. The prerogative of a man is to command.
And what's the prerogative of a woman, in the name of goodness?
To obey, madam. Your late unfortunate husband should have taught it to you. And maybe if he did, he'd still be alive today. And I wish he was, poor man.
Oh, you hard-hearted brute!
Cry away, madam. It opens the lungs, exercises the eyes, softens the temper, and cleanses the face. So cry away, madam.
How dare you speak to me like that, you great big lump! Now talk about your prerogative, if you dare. Shut up and take yourself away from here before I do something desperate. Well, are you going?
Certainly. Certainly, my dear. I had no intention of staying. It's just, you're so very violent.
I'll give him a twist.
Leave it, Bill.
Look, boys, Oliver's back.
Look at his socks, Fagan. Super fine cloth. Nothing but a gentleman, Fagan.
Delighted to see you looking so well, my dear. The awful dodger shall give you another suit. I fear you're ruining that Sunday one. Why didn't you write to us, my dear, and tell us you were coming? We'd have got you something warm for supper.
Hello. What's that? That's my Fagan.
No, Bill, that is mine. You can have the books.
Well, if it ain't mine and Nancy's, that is, I'll take the boy back again. Now, come on, hand over.
This is hardly fair, Bill.
Fair or not fair, hand over, I tell you. Hardly fair, is it, Nancy? Do you think Nancy and I has got nothing else to do with your precious time but spending it chasing around after young kids? Give it here, you average old skeleton. Give it here! And that's for our share of the trouble, and not half enough neither. Here, start a library.
You can't keep the books. It belongs to Mr. Brownlow, and if he finds out you've got them, he'll be out here after you.
So be out here, will he? What did you tell him about us?
Nothing.
That remains to be seen. If I find out you said anything out of place, thank you. I'll wedge you into your scoundrels. Told him everything! Stand off me, I'll split your head against the wall.
The child shan't be harmed unless you kill me first.
Shan't he? I'll soon do that if you don't keep off.
All right, we've got him here. What's the matter?
The girl's gone mad, I think.
No, she hasn't, Fagan. Don't think it.
Then keep quiet, will you?
No, I won't keep quiet.
All this violence, try and run away, would you?
Bill, you've got him here. What more would you have? Let him be, or I'll put a mark on someone and not care for the consequence.
Why, Nancy, you're wonderful today. Such talent. What an actress.
Am I? Well, take care, don't overdo it. Because I'm warning all of you. I'm a mark on some of you, and I don't care if I hang with you.
You? Do you know who you are and what you are?
Yeah, I know who I am and what I am.
Well then, keep quiet, or I'll keep you quiet for a good long time to come. You're a nice one, coming all this humane and genteel rubbish. A pretty subject for a child, as you call him, to make a friend of.
Lord help me. I wish I'd been struck dead in the street for lending a hand in bringing him here. Because after today, Bill, he's a thief, a liar, and all that's bad from this day forth. And without all that, Bill, killing him first!
Come, Sikes. We must have civil words, Bill. Civil words. Civil words.
Civil words. Ah, yes, you deserve them from me. I thieved for you when I was a child half his age, for 12 years longer. So don't forget it!
Well, if you have, it's your living.
Some living, some living.
What you deserve, you get.
Or getting, or giving.
Must we have murders yet?
There'll be murders, there'll be terror, such as you've never seen.
No violence.
Watch it, Nancy,
No
make no
violence.
error, there ain't no in between.
If you don't mind making a mate of Satan, it's a fine life.
Fine life,
My life says
no, we don't mind keeping the angels waiting. It's a fine life.
For life, fine life.
better do as you are told.
Watch it.
Bill's got a heart of gold.
Get out,
Better not to mess
Shut
with
your
it,
mouth.
make the best of it, it's a fine.
Fine
Fine, fine
life.
A man's got a heart, hasn't he? Joking apart, hasn't he? And though I'd be the first one to say that I wasn't a saint, I'm finding it hard to be really as black as they paint. I'm reviewing the situation. Can a fellow be a villain all his life? All the trials and tribulations, I must settle down and find myself a wife. And a wife would cook and sew for me, and cook for me, and go for me, and go for me, and nag at me. The finger she would wag at me, the money she will take from me, misery she'll make of me. I think I better think it out again. A wife you can keep anyway. I'd rather sleep anyway. Left without anyone in the world, and I'm starting from now. So how to make friends and to influence people, so how? I'm reviewing the situation. I must quickly look up everyone I know. Title people with a station that can help me perform an honest show. I will own a suite of Claridges, or run a fleet of carriages, and wave at all the duchesses with friendliness and such as is befitting of my new estate. Good morning, magistrate. I think I'd better think it out again. So where shall I go? Somebody. Who do I know? Nobody. All my closest companions have always been villains and thieves. So at my time of life, should I start turning over new leaves? I'm reviewing the situation. If you want to eat, you've got to earn a bob. Is it such a humiliation for a thief to perform an honest job? So a job I'm getting, possibly, I wonder who the boss will I think I better think it out again. So what happens when I'm 70? Must come a time, 70, when you're old and you're cold, they don't care if you live or you die. The one consolation's the money you may have put by. I'm reviewing the situation. Kind of bad and be abandoned all his life. You'll be seeing the transformation, but it's wrong to be a rogue in every way. I don't want no one to roll for me, but who will do the job for me? This rotten life is not for me. It's getting far too hot for me. But who will do the dirt? Who will ugly or hurt for me? There is no in-between for me. But who will change the scene for me? I think I better think it out again.
Are we? We're jacking it. Come on.
What's that? Matron. Come here. Nearer. Don't Sally now. She said she's got something to tell you that must be heard.
Go on, get out of it.
Now listen to me. Once here is very roomy. He's very small. And there's a pretty young creature. When she came into this world, she was cut and bruised for walking.
What about her?
Well, I robbed her. I did. All shout around her neck and gold.
Gold? Yeah, go on. What about it?
This is it. Lock it. She whispered in my ear that if the babe should live, it will one day learn its mother's name. I believe she came to a good, rich family.
The boy's name?
The boy's name was
Yeah?
Oliver.
Take us somewhere comfortable. We must retrieve the boy, Mr. Bumble!
You must indeed.
Oliver, that was the mite with the large appetite. Oliver.
Apparently he's from a rich family.
And to think we nearly, stupidly went and lost track of him.
The truth were known, we both were excited seeing the back of him.
Oliver.
What shall we do?
We must give him his due.
Praise the days somebody gave us
Oliver. I understand you bring information regarding the boy Oliver Twist.
Yes. Bumble is my name. Beadle of the workhouse where the boy was cared for, which he was apprenticed to an undertaker, which he ran away from.
Yes, and do you know where the boy is now?
Not no more than anybody.
So what do you know of him?
This here locket was given by the lad's dying mother to my dear wife just before he passed away. The lad's dying mother, that is, not my wife.
You say when he left your workhouse, he went to an undertaker's.
Yes, Mr. Sowerbury. He took Oliver from us for £5.
You mean to say you sold him? Like an animal?
Well, it was Mrs. Bumble that actually authorised the sale.
Really? Then I'll make sure that neither of you are ever employed in a situation of trust again. You may leave my house.
This little unfortunate little circumstance isn't going to affect my parochial office, is it?
Indeed it will. And you may think of yourself well off besides.
But it was Mrs. Bumble. She would do this.
This is no excuse. You were there on the occasion when the boy was sold. Therefore, you are more guilty, for the law supposes your wife acts under your direction.
Then, if the law supposes that, then the law is an ass.
There is a young person, sir, at the back door inquiring for you, saying that she's come about of Oliver.
Mrs. Bedwin, take a look at this miniature. Do you know who it is?
Why, it's Mrs. Bedwin, sir.
Yes, my daughter Agnes, and I have every reason to believe Oliver was her child.
Sir.
I can't stay out there any longer. If it would have gone like everybody else would have done, then you would have been sorry, not without cause neither.
I'm sorry if anybody's been rude to you. May I help you in any way?
Oh, I don't know. Can she be trusted?
Yes, why?
I'm the girl that took little Oliver back to old Fagan's on the morning he left here.
You?
Yes, me, sir, and I wish I'd never been part of it, but the boy mentioned you especially, and I thought it meant...
Where's this place you speak of, Fagan's?
That I can't tell you.
Did you perhaps know Oliver was my grandchild?
No, I didn't know nothing. All I knew was my orders, and I had to follow them or suffer for it. You don't believe me. I don't want your pity, but I had to come today, even though there's those that would murder me if they know I've been here.
Murder? But where's Oliver? Where's this Fagan's?
I can't tell you. But Oliver's safe now. I must go back quickly.
What can I do about all this? Why do you have to go back to those horrible people? Why can't you tell me where he is? I can call the Bow Street runners in just a moment, and if you tell them what you just told me, they'll make sure you come to no harm.
Don't you understand? I want to go back. I must go back. How can I explain? You see, back there's a man that I just can't leave. You see, I love him. Look, you wouldn't know how to love someone like that.
I understand.
My dear ladies, do excuse me, but I'm anxious about Oliver. How can you help me?
Look, I can't bring him here. It's too dangerous. You promise I won't be watched or followed?
I promise you solemnly.
Then tonight, between 11 and 12, I'll come on London Bridge and I'll have Oliver with me. He doesn't act as though he cares, but deep inside I know he cares. And this is why I'm tied right by his side. As long as he needs me, I know where I must be. But will he ever see that someone else needs me? As long as life is long, I love him right or wrong. But he's so big and strong, and someone else needs me. A child with no one to take his part. I'll take his part, Bill, but cross my heart, I won't betray his trust. The people say I must. I've got to stay true, just as long as Bill
Don't know it, my Gil, but light enough for what I've got to
No,
do.
Bill, I'm sorry. I wasn't going to tell no one. I wasn't going to blow the gap. Please, Bill, please. I'm sorry. Please. I would never do anything like this again. I'm so sorry, Bill. Please, Bill. 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 Help! Help! Can you tell us what happened here, sir?
I came here to meet the poor creature. As I crossed the bridge, I saw something rapidly disappear in the opposite direction.
Can you tell us what it looked like?
He was a heavy man with broad shoulders.
Anything else?
He wore a grey coat with a top hat.
It's Nancy!
Stand back or I'll kill the boy!
Who do you think you're laying your hands on assault and battery? Waking up a respectful old gentleman in the morning. And what are all these people doing here? Shame on you!
It's empty now. There's nothing else.
Come along, my dear boy. We'll get you home.
Can somebody change? It's possible. Maybe it's strange, but possible. My companions and treasures that I have left behind turn over new leaves, and who knows what I may find.